The kamikaze left. I'm not sure what you do with a movement that is willing to die to score political points. We have never been here. They're willing to sacrifice a lot, but I don't know that I've ever known the American left quite literally put their lives in jeopardy just to score political points they're not even going to be around to see. But that's what we have going on in Minneapolis now. They are trying, as we've been talking about, they're trying to distract and make legacy media, and frankly, not just legacy media, but all media, do nothing but talk about indiscriminate shootings by ICE agents. It's the Wild West. They're all Yosemite Sam, and they're all running around Minneapolis, guns a-blazing, indiscriminately firing at anything moving like it's the old Nintendo game Duck Hunt. Now, of course, you know that's not true. I know that's not true. How many Americans know that's not true? Well, it kind of depends on what they're watching and what they're consuming. I mean, even this morning, as I read various headlines, Fox News has one, protests erupt and clash with federal officers after another ICE shooting in Minneapolis. Now, that's their most recent headline. To be fair to them, they had written one with more context about 5 hours prior, overnight. But even the most recent Fox News headline, and I was reading the story, leaves the reader to just read that the streets of Minneapolis are roiling because, quote, another man was shot, another person was shot by ICE agents, with zero context in the story. And furthermore, if you look at MSNBC or whatever they call themselves now, if you look at the New York Times, if you look at CNN, all of them this morning are saying ICE shoots man. Another man shot in Minneapolis. Does context matter here? Of course it does, because if you actually know the story of what happened, the American public would 100% understand this and 100% be with ICE, as they are with the Renee Good story when she drove her car into the ICE agent. The American public, that's why it was never polled. I was making this point yesterday. Have you seen any polling on the Renee Good story? All the celebrities wearing their lapel pin? It's all coordinated, folks. This is for show. It's for consumption. We're headed into the midterms, and they desperately need something, and so they've decided ICE is their ticket to victory in the fall. They do not want to talk about this fraud. They can't have it, certainly in the epicenter of Minnesota. So what do? They get the streets roiling. They're doing the same thing they did. This is, I forget who wrote the piece. This is, I think it was my friend Jack Cashel, who we might get on tomorrow. He wrote a piece that this is very, very similar to Trayvon. Hands up, don't shoot. Remember that? That was all a fraud, a total lie after it was investigated. But it didn't stop. If you go back and look at Hands Up, Don't Shoot, that was a complete lie, total fabrication, and all the celebrities did the same thing. All the celebrities wore the pins to their award shows, and there was protesting in the streets, and the media covered it, and it all ended up being a colossal manufactured lie. Just like the Renee Good story is a colossal manufactured lie, just like this morning, another colossal manufactured lie that ICE, Yosemite Sam, just pulled out their gun. Anybody moving? Bang, bang, bang. The ICE agents are just up there shooting people, is what you'd be forgiven for believing if you read most legacy media today, and I'm sorry to say, even including Fox News, and you weren't listening to shows like this for context. And here's the context. ICE agent in the hospital. Did you know that? Did you even know that the agent's in the hospital? Does that matter? Oh, did you know, by the way, even CBS reported this, that the guy that Renee Good rammed with her car suffered internal bleeding? Did you know that? Do we care? Anybody care about that or no? I guess not. ICE agents have it coming. The only good ICE agent is a dead ICE agent, I suppose. Is that our new? Anyway, ICE agent in the hospital after being ambushed. Did you know that? Oh, I thought it was just a man. I thought it was just a nice man walking to the grocery or something, and then an ICE agent saw him moving and bang. Because that's what they do. They're all trigger happy, right? No. The agent was ambushed by two people while attempting to conduct a traffic stop on an illegal alien in Venezuela. Of course, out west, same deal. Last week, 2 Venezuelans got in the car, tried to mow down ICE agents too. We have shared with you the stories that there are trainings on how to basically run over ICE agents with your car. Extensive trainings. This is all made for your consumption. It's exactly the same as the George Floyd stuff during COVID. The marches, the looting, all coordinated. The piles of bricks on the pallets on the corner, it's all coordinated. This is a new show to kick off a new year. President Trump is rolling. The economy is recovering. We're coming from a position of strength for the first time in a long time. The Democrats have been uncovered in a massive fraudulent scam, taking your taxpayer money by the billions, funneling it through a bunch of immigrants from Somalia and other places, shipping it home. Our border has been locked down. This stuff, the left has been exposed. These cockroaches, the light has been turned on, and they're scattering. And this is what it looks like. Man shot by ICE agent again. Another shooting of man. Just like Renee Good was woman. And Maryland man before that. They're always man and woman. Innocent people going about their day, headed to Target when they became the target. Or whatever manufactured lie. So the agent was ambushed by 2 people while attempting to conduct a traffic stop on an illegal alien from Venezuela. The agent fired his gun during the attack because he was fearing for his life and safety. Probably didn't hear that. The incident began about 6:50 Central Time. Federal law enforcement attempted to make a traffic stop. The suspect was released into the country under the Biden administration in 2022. Not a surprise. The suspect attempted to evade arrest by driving off, crashed into a parked car, and that's when he fled on foot. According to DHS, when an officer caught up to the suspect and attempted to take him into custody, the suspect resisted and violently assaulted the officer. Did you know that? No, I thought it was just a man. I thought he was out grocery shopping. I thought it was just a kindly man shot. Oh, wait a minute. He's an illegal alien? Did you know that? I thought it was a man. Ed, I thought it just a man like you. I mean, it may as well have been you, the way the media is reporting this today. Does it matter that he's an illegal alien from Venezuela, evading arrest and violently reacting, trying to beat up the officer? Does any of that matter?
I don't know what it is with the M states this year, but he is now the Minnesota man, not the Maryland man, before him.
He's a man, just a man. And then DHS says 2 additional individuals came out of a nearby apartment while the officer and suspect were struggling on the ground and started attacking the officer with a snow shovel and a broom. Did you know that? Why, this kindly man, just minding his own business, the illegal alien from Venezuela, crashing his car, trying to flee, getting out, running away, captured, wrestles and assaults the ICE officer. 2 more people come out and start assaulting the officer while trying to conduct the law enforcement exercise. 3 people now on ICE officer, assaulting him, attacking him, his gun, his only means of defense. And he shoots this man in the leg, no less. That's the presence of mind this officer has. Doesn't shoot him in the chest, where he likely deserved to be shot, quite frankly. And by the way, it's lucky that 2 more people with a broom and a shovel aren't dead, too. But isn't that what they want? I dare say that's what these people want. They're desperate for it, actually. We've never seen it like this before. I kind of used it as a turn of phrase last week because I thought I was being cute, but I'm not kidding anymore. The kamikaze left. They are willing to goad ICE agents into discharging their firearm and perhaps even dying if it means scoring political points to make ICE look like the villain. And the media, of course, dutifully applies. The original suspect, breaking free after the altercation, began striking the officer, joining in with the shovel and broom handle with the other 2, and that's when the officer fired defensive shots. All 3 suspects then barricaded themselves inside the apartment before being taken into DHS custody. Now, if you heard the entirety of that story, Would you feel differently about it than if you were watching, say, CNN or MS Now or reading the New York Times this morning, where they all say exactly the same thing? And I took a picture of this. Federal agent shoots man. New York Times, federal agent shoots man. Tense protests after federal agent shoots man. They're all saying it this morning, every one of them. This was an illegal alien. Yes, he was a man, but he was a lawbreaker, and 2 other lawbreakers joined in assaulting someone trying to uphold the law. These are animals, not men.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.